So what's up guys, another B12 video. I told you I was gonna do them earlier, but I had some like real life issues I had to take care of and still taking care of. But whatever, another B12 videos. I really appreciate the love that you have been showing me for the GB12 video. Lots of love on that one. So if you haven't seen it yet, in the description down below there's the GB12 video. DB12 video is also going to be in the description moment they come out. So if you haven't yet, subscribe to the channel that you don't miss that one out, because that one I got something good for you there that I haven't seen people use yet, and I think it's really nice, and it can work in every like category of like a fast clear. So this team, insane fast clear. Is it easy to make? Nope. No. You were probably like, I heard a whole bunch of comments like, I cannot make this team. It's like, okay, but watch until the end of the video. Like at some point, like I first show my team, how it runs, why it runs like this, what are the runes, and then we go over, okay, so breaking it down, going one level lower, we're gonna make it like a little bit easier, still consistent, still fast, well, easier for like rune requirements and units. This is the fastest team. I'm showing you the fastest team. Why? Because, hey, I'm showing you max potential of the team, and this is insane. Like, this is by far one of the best crafted teams that I have made. Like, compared to like the massive update teams that I made, this one has everything. This one has like all the concepts, all the techniques, all the tech, all the everything is in there, and it's insanely consistent. This runs 37 seconds or 36 seconds to about 45 seconds always. Like always. Sure, I've seen like, so far I've seen like 2 or 3 fills in like the whole afternoon, like it barely fills at all, but it's super consistent, super fast, and it's just always fast, and I love to see that. So we adding in the Julie tech. We're going back to the Julie tech. 42 seconds. See, it even like at the end of the boss, it looked kind of wonky-ish. Nice rune. But still consistent, still 42 seconds, still super fast. Why you always clear these waves? So what happens? Julie S3 in the range for Abigail to always S3. Okay, we go next stage. They do whatever. We have Sophia always S3, reducing the attack bar of the boss, but also armor breaking. Both of those making it really a lot more secure. Then we go to the final boss. I'm gonna pause for a sec. You saw it there what Abigail did, because people are like, oh, I've seen like the Unawakened Cannon Girl. I know what she does. Like, yeah, Unawakened Cannon Girl is good, but this is even better. You know why this is even better? She has the potential to clear the wave with her S3s, but in this stage, she never has her S3 up, because she always used her S3 at the previous stage. So therefore, she will have a lot of chance to use S2 here and completely annihilate the shield of the boss with her S2. Didn't happen in this case, but yeah. Then as a backup, but also like that S2 can also armor break. Backup, Sophia, armor break potential, doesn't always armor break, yada happens. But then once you armor break, like this team always clears the shield before Talia and Sabrina move, and 9 out of 10 there's an armor break on that as well. So it's a really easy clear up for Sabrina and Talia to actually clear like the boss, and therefore you can get like really fast time. So I'm gonna show this team one more time, then going over the runes, then gonna showcase like some, like how do you lower this down, like how difficult is this actually to make, like what are the options. But it's just smooth. It's smooth sailing. This team from A to Z is smooth sailing. That's what I like. We just armor break. We just damage. We just fuck your wave. We just damage. We armor break. We strip. We put the armor break there on the first kill already. S3. Yes, kill it. Easy freaking game. AI is smart. AI is smart. Armor break first hit, no armor break, too bad. We killed there. 37 seconds, easy. 37 seconds. It's, oh, wait. I just casted my 35-second run. Boop. Okay, print screening for thumbnail. Yeah, boy. Yeah, boy. Oh, man, this team is amazing. This team is amazing, man. I've been running this for like, oh, this rune is shit though. But yeah, I've been running this team, and like, this team just makes me happy. This team legit just, I don't know why. This team is so smooth. So what are we looking at for the runes? Some people are like, okay, this is where I end. Don't end the video yet. I'm gonna tell about some easier methods as well. So we have Abigail on Fatal Fight with artifacts of doing more damage on S3 and a little bit damage by speed. That one doesn't do that much, but mostly like as damage on S3. And on this one we have extra damage on Dark. I only use her against Dark, so therefore she can have an artifact do damage on Dark. It's just 6%, preferably had a lot more, makes it a lot easier. So like these really specific dungeons, if you have an artifact, like let's say you have like a triple roll into like damage on Dark and it's like 12% or whatnot, it's gonna be like a lot easier. So we have attack, crit damage, attack with, this is a pretty hefty, like this is a pretty decent set. Preferably you want some more Aki because the boss actually has 60% resistance, so you kind of want to have 45 Aki to actually consistently armor break. But therefore we have Sophia to make that like issue like solved, because getting 60 Aki on that as well is impossible. Then we have the one and only, the Julie. Julie is back, baby. Julie is back, baby. Well, this Julie is the attack amount is my birth year, just so you guys know. Then we have an insane amount of crit damage. We have artifact of doing, of course, extra damage on S3 with crit damage. A little bit additional attack by defense, preferably it's attack, but yada yada can be something. And then this artifact is pretty nice as well. We have extra damage from attack, extra damage on Dark, extra damage from HP. A lot of extra damage. They really work with Julie because they stack on multi-hits. So stacking on multi-hits with multi-extra damage is a lot more extra damage. Bah, bah, bah. So yeah, this, and then we have attack, crit damage, and attack. And it's not a complete set because, no, apparently this was better. Happens, yeah. Then we check out the Sophia. Sophia triple fight. I love these triple fights, man. I love these triple fights. So attack, crit damage, accuracy. Accuracy really important because our main thing is stripping the shield, armor breaking, pushing the attack bar back of the middle boss. That's what she's doing. But still then you can add in like a little bit of damage on S3 and an artifact of doing some more damage on top of damage for damage. But this one, like, she doesn't need that much damage. It's more like she's more important for armor breaks and that kind of stuff. Then we go to the one and only Sabrina. Sabrina is on Violent. I prefer Sabrina Violent, Talia on Rage. Because the damage of, like, if Talia moves more often, well, actually in the old setup, like normally I had Talia move before Sabrina. In this team I have Sabrina move before Talia. If you do it the other way around, Talia moves first, she buffs attack bar. Then if Sabrina procs more often, then it's proc in a teamed up attack buff Talia, which helps a lot with like extra damage. In this setup, it's you could do both Violent, you could do, well, both Violent is actually fine. You don't really need a Rage Talia. But then really important, additional damage from attacking together. This one is pretty shit actually for artifact. This artifact is pretty freaking OP. Besides, there's not extra damage for attacking together, which technically would be better, but I'm lacking one on her. That's pretty good. So we have that, and then we have the Talia, of course, Rage. I upped the crit rate compared to what I used her normally for. Up the crit rate, and then damage when attacking together, of course, and we have more damage when attacking together, of course, and we have attack, crit damage, attack, of course. So there's a whole bunch of damage to it. I'm gonna show this team one more time. Gonna take a notepad. So got my little notepaddy over here, and what do I do with the notepaddy? I write down the team and let's break it down if you make it easier. So this team is Abby, Julie, Sophia, Sabrina, Talia. So how to make this team easy? Well, Sabrina and Talia are irreplaceable. I'm gonna say that much. Like they're just really irreplaceable. What can you do for Abigail? You can do Shaina. Shaina is a really good option as well. And if you would place in Shaina, I would also place in, like, if you still keep the Julie, I would also place in the, oh wait, this is really difficult to read. Let me zoom in there for you. Yeah, that's a lot better. That's a lot better. So then you can also add in a second Talia, or you can add in a second Sabrina. If you add in a second Talia, you see that there's a lot of like increase, like there's 3 units that they are gonna take Sabrina with them. Therefore, I would recommend, if you use this, I would recommend Rage on Sabrina, because she just hits that more often, like through team ups. And also your Shaina is buffing your accuracy by 25% on her passive, which therefore makes that it's easier for like the accuracy requirements. You could also still keep Sophia in there if you prefer that. Sophia. This team, like the 2 of them, should be able to clear waves as well, same as I use Abigail. Shaina actually makes it probably a little bit easier. You don't need too good of a set on her, but probably you do need like a fight or you do need like a rage, or you do need like a fatal set on it, because you're not gonna cut it with like violent to do that much damage, most likely. So okay, let's take out like the let's do. We're breaking it down one more level, and we go Lucian. Lucian can clear the wave sometimes and sometimes not, and then this team will run perfectly smooth. Sabrina or Talia, either one is fine. Like that's pretty much your speed teams of going around. Okay, this like you see on the background that it happened, that it got a little bit wonky. This doesn't happen too often, but it can happen from like time to time. Still 58 seconds. Most of the time it's like just below 45 seconds. Just below 45 seconds. So another option people have been using is the light griffin. I don't have the light griffin. Light griffin could potentially even speed up my team, potentially, because he has like a faster like animation than Sabrina and Talia have, and therefore like the boss would die fast. I think you can drag this down like 35 to 34 seconds maybe, even, by using like the same whole setup as that I just showed, and then adding in the light griffin. That's an option, but it's just what you have, what you work with. This is what I have, this is what I work with. So that's it for this video. That's it for the teams. Like, you kind of want to still keep in, like, sure, you can go like Fran here, and then you have this team, and it's super safe, it's gonna work. NB10 is actually one of the easier dungeons right now, and I don't know why this run on the background is going wonky as well, but NB10 is one of the easier dungeons right now to run, and well, make use of that. Make use of that it's easy. This team is perfectly fine, safe and whatnot. You can also do like double Sabrina, that's also fine. You can put in a Rogue here, also perfectly fine. So try to make use of like the twins, or you could also go like multiple Rogues. Well, if you go multiple Rogues, I kind of would remove like the twins like in total, but up to you, up to you. This team here on the left is the fastest team. If you want to tune it down a little bit, put in Shaina, still keep like the other 4. If you want to tune it down twice, put in Lucian and then keep the others. So that's about it for this video. Thanks for watching, guys. If you haven't subscribed yet, do subscribe, do like this video. It helps me out a whole bunch. I'm working towards the 10,000 subscribers. And I was talking with my flatmate, and he's like, oh yeah, what you're doing is pretty cool and stuff like that. I was like, okay, but what if I do like a house tour or anything? Like, I've heard some people like ask this, like, okay, can you do like a house tour when I just moved? I moved like a month ago, or pretty much. I'm a flatmate. Yeah, yes, of course. Like, he's like, okay, you just do it at the 10K subscriber mark. So got that for like future video. It's gonna take probably like few more months to get there. Actually, it's not going that fast, but at the 10K mark, I'm gonna do a house tour. And like, if I did a house tour at the last place, it would be like 30-second house tour. Currently at my new place, I can do a house tour that's probably like 10 minutes. I don't know. It's not that much bigger, but I can just talk more about stuff. So yeah. Okay, guys, thanks for watching, and see ya in the DB12 one or any other video. Peace.